Hey, what's up, Solar family? It's James here. Hopefully you're doing amazing. Before I jump into the video, if you haven't scheduled your free solar strategy call, there's gonna be a pop-up somewhere on this video. Schedule your strategy call, whether you have sales or marketing questions or you're completely new in the industry. I would love to help in any way possible. In this video, I'm gonna go over how to properly scale. So for example, maybe you're just starting out in the industry, you're super excited, and it's one of those things that because of our excitement, we kind of sometimes put the buggy in front of the horse, right? So I'm gonna show you and teach you how to properly scale. And keep in mind, the things I'm gonna be going over are based on my experiences, right? Because I've been in solar for the last 7 years. I've been closing deals online literally in my pajamas over the last 6 years. So basically, I'm gonna share a lot of experiences with you. And keep in mind as well that I'm not gonna share anything that I haven't done myself, right? So these are the things that I stumbled with and probably still stumble, from this day, but I wanna share with you so you don't have to stumble through it, right? Because I don't want you to reinvent the wheel. I know when we first get started, we want to scale. We want to make more money, right? We're like, okay, if I can make $5,000 a deal, if I can get like 100 people doing the same thing, I can get, a bajillion dollars, right? And we have big dreams, big goals, big targets, which is great, but sometimes you have to just tone it down just a little bit, right? So the starting point of really scaling your business or scaling your income in the solar industry, first and foremost, is find the right company to scale with, right? Because if you're working for a solar company right now and their red line is like $4 a watt, more than likely there's not much margins there for you to actually make money, right? So the first thing that you need to do, like the foundation, besides knowing how to sell, is find the right company to partner with that can give you a really good red line. And not just a good red line, obviously you want to work with a reputable company, right? You don't want to just jump into the business and partner up with somebody that just got started. Maybe they have like a truck, an old 1950, pickup truck. And I love old schools, but if they just got started in solar and it's a one-man gang, more than likely you wouldn't want to put your name and your reputation behind that company, right? So obviously you're going to have to make a good judgment as far as choosing the right solar company. So basically that's the foundation of scaling your business to make more money in this industry is first and foremost, find the right company that has a good reputation. And secondly, that's gonna give you a really good low red line, right? If you guys have questions on red line, make sure you schedule a solar strategy call. I'd love to dive in with you as well to go over red lines, right? But that's not this particular video. So the second thing that you need to do to scale and be lucrative in this industry is first learn how to sell, right? Because a lot of times too, we're so caught up in, I want to build a sales team, I want to override, right? I want to override from 100 people from my sales team. Yes, you can do that, but you have to learn how to sell first, right? Make sure that you master the craft, because what happens is if you master the craft, then that skill or that strategy, that system is replicatable that you could teach to the next solar consultant that you bring in your company, right? Because at the end of the day, you don't want to be like the blind leading the blind. You know what I'm saying? Because like I said, because we get so caught up in the income potential in this industry, we want to scale ourselves. We want to be like, we want to 10x and 20x ourselves. But at the end of the day, you have to learn how to close deals first, right? Because your results, your fruits are gonna show. And if that results are good, it's easy to replicate that system, right? But before you can replicate that system, you yourself has to be the master of closing deals, right? You can't put the buggy in front of the horse. It can't be the other way around. Because like I said, you're gonna eventually have to train your team members. And if you're closing 1 out of 10 or 1 out of 20, your closers are probably gonna be closing 1 out of 10, 1 out of 20, right? So you wanna be able to close at a really high rate, master the craft of selling first, and then from there, you can scale. The third thing that you can do to scale your business is to hire canvassers, right? Obviously, maybe when you're starting out, you're the actual canvasser, right? You're gonna actually generate the lead and you're gonna sit down with the appointment. And as you get more and more skillful as far as canvassing, now you can hire maybe 1 or 2 people and show them how to canvas, right? So now you have a sitter, closer type of business model, right? This is really effective, but it all stems from your results, right? Because once you have an overflow of sales, once you have an overflow of leads, then that's the time to actually, recruit more people for your sales organization, right? Until you have an overflow of something, whatever that is, whether that's leads or whatnot, you shouldn't be looking into hiring more people. Because at the end of the day, when companies hire more people because they're growing, that's because there's an abundance, right? Maybe there's an abundance of leads coming in, there's abundance of sales, and they have to hire more install crew to install these systems. Whatever that may be, your concept of scaling has to come from an abundance, right? From an abundance source. When you can't take it on no longer, you go hire more people. Hopefully that makes sense, right? And the last thing that you need to do, once you know the system, once you have a foundation, once you master the sale, once you have an abundance of leads coming in, once you have canvassers generating all these leads and opportunities, what you want to do is wash, rinse, and repeat, right? So that's going to be your formula in scaling your business, right? There's no other way of doing it. Because I know a lot of times, like I said, we get super excited. We want to like 10x, 20x, 100x our business. But at the end of the day, you have to close deals first, right? You have to master the sales pitch, the sales process, because from there, you're going to be able to teach that to other people so you can scale your business, right? So hopefully that makes sense. If you have any more questions, make sure you schedule a free solar strategy call. And if you haven't subscribed yet, make sure you smash that subscribe button. Also click that bell notification so you get all my updated videos as it comes out. Other than that, schedule your call. Look forward to speaking to you soon. Peace.